Saturday, March 14th, 2020. Rain clouds with eerie calm. The current time in Honolulu, 7:05 a.m., Taipei 1:06 a.m., Bangkok 12:06 a.m., and Dakar 5:07 p.m. We would be remiss not to visit the topic of conspiracy as a gonzo journalist blog, so here's the bat in the crack. The Russians got President Trump into office. He's their man. There's really nothing that can be done after the impeachment trial, except to watch the 2020 race. Early in Trump's presidency, he launched a missile attack on Syria after they used chemical weapons on their own people. The attack occurred after a dinner with Chinese President Xi Jinping at Mar-a-Lago, Trump's other White House with the Rat Pack. Stock markets have been at an all-time high during historic trade negotiations with USMCA and China. Yet the environment and climate change continue to be something the Trump administration ignores with profits in sight. They've been cutting the red tape of the EPA. The entire world signed the Paris Climate Treaty with a real belief in the findings of scientists. However, their policy has been to cap and trade. For some, it seems you pay more to get less. While the existing oil infrastructure maybe sees a middleman cutting into profits and at the same time regulating their industry, something they've been in control of for some time, possibly connected to the military-industrial complex, now an AI with global ambitions. So there's little support for this kind of thinking, unless Bernie Sanders can galvanize the revolution and win through a popular vote. I'm an independent as well. That said, I'm not going to endorse any candidate, to be clear. My hope is to remain unbiased, so grains of truth filter through in what becomes a series of memories while experiencing related events in real time. If Bernie Sanders wins, maybe our worst nightmares come to fruition, and a draconian regime hidden in the shadows emerges to tell us to stay in our homes because we are infected by a superbug known as the novel coronavirus strain COVID-19. Yet we've gotten ahead of ourselves and on another train of thought. Let's correct the blockchain and then proceed. Joe Biden could win, and it would be the same as Trump winning. Two houses, the Democrats and Republicans, with the same connections, only a slightly different slant. Joe would go with cap and trade while making concessions to the oil and gas industry. He could also continue the war in the Middle East. My reason for being here, typing letters, the Hemp Revolution. Let's keep it real. Told Tom Steyer and a Grammy-winning friend, for alternative energy to work, we need to win through the free market. Hemp paper and plastic cheaper, bigger profits. Hydrogen fuel cell engine, same thing. Space exploration a reality. A new, stronger economy that has a relationship with the natural world. No pollution through biodegradable, environmentally sustainable product lines. President Trump legalized hemp. Now President Trump could be legit. A true red, white, and blue patriot. And a relationship with Russia, not a bad thing. England and France have always played roles in our elections. Also, after an embarrassment in Syria, with a U.S. troop withdrawal that created a power vacuum in the region and tensions with our loyal allies, the Kurds. President Trump has won a series of high-target military strikes that sees him as the winner, starting with leaders of ISIS and the climax with Qasem Soleimani. Iran launched ballistic missiles in what looked like the start of World War III. Give Trump credit for no military response. Since then, Iran has suffered many civilian deaths after shooting down their own airliner, almost like Russian separatists in the Ukraine. Then the stampede at Soleimani's funeral, and now the largest number of infected people outside of China. Iraq seems unaffected. Same with Russia. China has it under control, while America falls apart because no sporting events are being televised at this time. So far, the best conspiracy theory I've heard for the start of the Wuhan virus, lifted from the New York Post, a Chinese chemical weapons laboratory in Wuhan, where the workers sell the lab animals on the black market for extra money. It's so 12 monkeys with the coronavirus pandemic beginning at the start of the year of the rat.